Well, hello, good people, and Eagle and 49er fans. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I miss actually being outside and having the fire pit. I've gotten spoiled being inside the red brick house and doing the fuel in the little fire thing in the fireplace there and stuff. Can't do a real fire in there, at least not unless I get the chimneys lined, and that's a good chunk of change there. I'm not sure. And the other thing is, then I've got to go ahead and actually make a fire. See, it's nice having the propane fire right here where boom, just turn it on, drop a flame, and it's good to go. But for me, I love having the fire pit. I love, at the end of the day, seeing the flames because it's basically like what man, we came up with fire. Once they came up with fire, they learned how to cook food and everything else. It kept them warm. It literally changed everything. And I guess this is just going back to man's roots of having fire, and that's why I love it so much. The thing I have to do though is I got to get some more propane because I don't think that this one's going to last. I think this tank is just about empty, which was a tank that I had in my garage for my heater that I had in the winter for my workshop. And right now it was really, really light. So I got like 5 kegs that need to be refilled. Anyway, be that as it may. Watching something on TV here with my wife, and it was the basically it's a documentary on how 4chan came about. 4chan came about because originally it started out in Japan as 2chan, which was like this whole meme and everything else situation. And I actually forget now. It's too complicated. It's really deep. But the people who originally made it kind of lost it. And I don't know where I was going with this, but it was kind of an interesting documentary. But it basically began the whole phenomenon of trolling and getting even and the anger that we see. Because Lord knows I get trolled all the time. Now there's different levels of trolling. And we as Cowboy fans get trolled all the time because they know that when you say something about the Cowboys, you're going to get a reaction. And so Collen Cowherd and Nick Wright, who's usually wrong, understand this to the nth degree. Collen Cowherd, throughout the last 9 years, has constantly been the guy that tells you Dak Prescott's no good. Even though when he used to compare Dak Prescott and Carson Wentz, he would say Carson Wentz is a Maserati, Dak Prescott is a Corvette, or he would do things like and say, I always throw away the rookie year of the quarterback because Dak Prescott had a great rookie year. Carson Wentz had a bad one. And so Nick Wright and Collen Cowherd came out with their top quarterback list. And, there's a lot of debate on where you should have Dak Prescott. But not 16. They literally had Dak Prescott 16. And they had guys in front. Okay, this is how you know it's troll. They had guys like Kyler Murray ahead of Dak Prescott. Jaden Daniels, who hasn't even played a down in the NFL, ahead of Dak Prescott. Baker Mayfield, Deshaun Watson. If your marker is Dak Prescott because of lack of postseason Justin Herbert, lack of postseason success, then why are any of these guys? Why are any of these guys ahead of Dak Prescott? Baker Mayfield's had one playoff win against the Eagles. That's it. He got run out of Cleveland. Got run out of Carolina. Had one good year with Tampa Bay. And now he's a better quarterback than Dak Prescott? Seriously? Seriously. Justin Herbert, his team blew a 27-0 lead in the first quarter in his one playoff year. He had one season with 38 TDs. The next year he followed it up with 25. Last year with 20. How's that guy ahead of him? Kyler Murray, you mean the guy that they literally had to put in a PlayStation rule and a study rule in his contract? And they were pretty close to running him out of town this past year? That guy? Seriously? This isn't actually a real list. Come on. This is, you're going to come out next week and tell us what your real list, right? You're going to come out and say, see, we got you. Come on, man. See, the thing is, when you hear something enough times, you forget what you see with your own eyes. You actually start to believe the bullshit. And that's the sad thing. People start believing the bullshit. And that's exactly what it is. Hey, Mike's back from working. You start to believe the bullshit. And that, my friends, is about as much bullshit as you can actually take. Feels good to be home. I'm going to be home here for a few days. Thank God. I got a lot of work to do here. Hey. Happy to be here. Whew. Just got to make sure I get more propane. You know, good people. The world's crazy. And things happen so fast. Enjoy the moment and make sure you tell the people you love how much you love them. Because you might not get the chance again. And I love you guys. And at some point, at the Red Brick House, I'm going to build me an outdoor kitchen. And I'm going to make me a fire pit. So I could go out there. And I can have my fireside chat with you guys. Peace out.